When I tell you that this is the most disgusting play I've ever seen in the NBA, I'm not kidding. Victor Wembanyama needs to be stopped, because watch this.
Yeah, over two outstretched arms. No, there goes Wembanyama. Took it off the glass, put it behind his back, trying to extend a 7-0 run. Spin it on off you. Oh, the basket! Oh, Wemby!
And just for the record, this is his first playoff game of all time. Okay, what's up everyone? We need to talk about the Trailblazers versus Spurs game that happened today, and for that matter, the series as a whole, because this is just ridiculous. I mean, Deni Avdija on the Blazers side of things dropped 30 and 10 on pretty efficient shooting, only had 2 turnovers, and the Blazers lost by 13. For that matter, at one point in the game, they were down by 21, and it didn't look like they had a chance any time past the second quarter. Now, this can be largely attributed to Victor Wembanyama. As I said in the intro, this is his first playoff game ever, and he had 33 and 5, as well as 2 blocks, shooting super efficiently, 13 of 21 from the field, and 5 of 6 from 3. He also, at some point, had a 12-0 run by himself. No one else from the Spurs scored, no one from the Blazers scored. He just kept making shots, and honestly, I just cannot believe this team. I mean, ever since trading for De'Aaron Fox, they've been title favorites, or maybe not favorites, but definitely contenders, like up there with the Thunder and the Celtics and those teams. But they're just looking so good right now, because De'Aaron Fox had 17, Stephon Castle had 17, Devin Vassell had 15, and Dylan Harper, even though he massively underperformed, was a plus-minus of plus 18, the highest of the team with only 6 points. I mean, this team came out to play tonight, and we can really tell. However, it's not like their competition is weak, because Deni Avdija and the Blazers are a super solid team. I mean, they all, I wouldn't say underperformed. Deni had a normal game for himself. Drew Holiday shot a bit inefficiently, but Scoot Henderson played better than normal. Robert Williams had a slightly bigger role, and it was a decent game from the Blazers, but the Spurs are just that much better. I mean, this is probably one of the best teams we've ever seen from a roster construction standpoint, considering that they have the best center in the league by a mile, as well as an all-star point guard, a few young players who are really good ball handlers, and I mean, I already mentioned him, but Victor Wembanyama, the guy is honestly one of the best players I've ever seen. I mean, first off, being 7'4" helps, but he runs around and he just dunks without even jumping. It's ridiculous. There's footage on the screen right now of it, but I cannot believe what he does. I mean, yeah, I'm just going on with the same point, but it's ridiculous. What more about this game? There was a huge controversy at the very start of a game with the jump ball, where Victor Wembanyama clearly jumped and landed on Deni Avdija, but it was a no call. So, I mean, we've seen Deni Avdija the entire season get pretty favorable calls, but this one was kind of disgusting. Avdija was pretty clearly in pain after this, and just nothing was called. So that was interesting to see from the refs, who have been favoring Avdija the entire season. But other than that, I think it's time to start talking about the big picture, because after seeing this game, I don't think that there's a chance that the Blazers win this series. I mean, they just got, I don't want to say absolute belt, but it wasn't even close. Like, I feel like even if Avdija drops 41 and 12 like he did in his play-in game, I don't think they'll be able to beat the Spurs, just because of how good that team is just as a team, and how good the top-end talent is alone. Victor Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox could both be number 1 players on NBA teams, and the fact that they're both on the same team is just kind of unfair. Now, assuming that the Spurs do win this, which I think they will, they play either the Wolves or the Nuggets in the second round. This is really interesting, because the Wolves and the Nuggets are both pretty good teams. I'm still not sure who will win that series. In my video yesterday, I actually was saying that the Timberwolves might win. They ended up losing that game though, and it wasn't particularly close, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. But whoever the Spurs do play, I think that they're going to win. The only real challenge in the West for them are the OKC Thunder, but look, that's a topic for a complete other video. Now, pivoting to the rest of what happened in the NBA today, we had the Celtics play the Sixers early in the morning, where the Celtics actually won by 32. Yeah, that's right, 32 points. It's just ridiculous to say. But everyone from the Celtics played really well, and Joel Embiid was out from the Sixers side. Still a pretty embarrassing loss for the Sixers, who were supposed to be a good team, but I guess it just didn't happen this time. Yeah, Jayson Tatum played well, Jaylen Brown played well. They both combined for 50, but I mean, from the Sixers side of things, it was just complete bricks, shooting 39% from the field. The second game of the day was Thunder versus Suns. This was actually a pretty good game before tip-off, because in the first quarter alone, the Thunder outscored the Suns 35-20. That's ridiculous to say. They ended up going up 39 at some point. Shai only played 29 minutes. I mean, you even had Jared McCain get the first playoff minutes of his career, and that was really nice to see. But I feel like the Warriors would have put on a much better fight than the Suns. I mean, D-Book didn't play well. Jalen Green, I guess his fluke magic went away after the play-in game. And the Suns just are clearly not winning this series. Now, for the third game of the day, or the last one that's not the Spurs one, this was actually probably the most interesting one, because the 7th seed Orlando Magic were able to upset the Pistons. Now, that's absolutely insane considering how hot the Pistons have been this entire season. They went 60-22 compared to the Magic's 45-37, and Cade Cunningham actually dropped 39 points tonight. The only problem, no one else from the team showed up. It was embarrassing, and I mean, Cade can't put the entire team on his back. On the Magic side of things, it was an all-around effort, which seems to be what they're good at, because Paolo had 23, Franz Wagner had 19, Wendell Carter 17, Jalen Suggs 16, Desmond Bane 17. I mean, 5 scores over double digits is super good, and the rest of the team didn't play that poorly either. So super impressive, especially considering that before the game, the Magic only had about a 25% chance to win. Just crazy to think about. And I would argue that this is going to be one of the better round one series, especially compared to the other ones that we've seen. I would put this one and the Lakers one at the very top, because I just think the other ones are going to be complete blowouts. Now, the Pistons, I think they should run away with next game, but if they shoot like they did tonight, I mean, yeah, no one played well except for Cunningham, and even Cunningham didn't play that amazingly, shooting 13 for 27 from the field. So really exciting slate of NBA games today. Looking for all these teams that lost to turn it back, because I know that all of these teams can put up a better fight than what they did today. And circling back to the Spurs game, look, I don't think it's crazy to say that the Spurs are second favorites for the championship after the Thunder. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Peace.